Morning, everybody. Happy Splasher here. We are going to be trying something a little different today in terms of formatting, but we're going to be still streaming the same content that we are usually going to be scheduled to do. So right now, I have a couple things to do. We're going to be doing Pit Boss number 9. Then after, if we have the attempts, we'll do Pit Boss number 10, and then also do an event recap, what's going on, and do a little breakdown of the nodes, particularly in chapter 2, and then we'll have a stream for chapter 3 either tomorrow or the day after. Right now I'm saving some chests in order to complete some of the nodes, but for the most part, I think this event is going to be pretty safe. So let's go. We're gonna make sure we have our stuff ready. Checking for our bonuses, for everything we need in order to do pit. Have all of our attack boosts. Here, 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 here. Okay, so that's good. Making sure that we have the right warlord. Yep. Then here, have our pet. Okay. Checking, make sure that we know what we're in for. Okay. Summon a unit. Return, gives health. Return, deals damage for the ranged enemy. Yeah, when looking at these abilities, you're gonna have to read them backwards. Well, we are actually the enemy, and they are the ally. Okay, checking everything that's out here. And health, attack, damage, damage to them, splash. All right. Make sure we have the speeds here too. Okay. Attacks. Oh, that's not good. All right. Okay, we summoned that first unit in order to set up to do a board clear, but I did not see that their unit's going to be that big. That's fine. The goal, again, is, as usual, to clear the board and then make sure that we are not being harassed by other units. It's going to die. Unit's being defended by this. It's copy. Attack. And, yeah, let's see. Oh, deal 90. Some math here. Gonna deal 97. Doing a shuffle, seeing if we can find any better units. I want to save this unit here in order to have the shield. This unit's going to be issue after 2. Yeah, we'll do it. We want to defend this unit too. Yeah, well, we're gonna have to defend the line. Pretty interesting battle. I was not expecting that. Okay. All right. Not looking very good right now. All these back rows are being defended by these melee units. Like they're something mostly nature. Okay. These are shuffles. Okay. Looks like we can't take down the field, so we'll just have to deal as much damage as we can through this particular round. All right, no problem. All right, oh, try it again. I summoned that unit there just to get a little melee ally to start attacking. Okay, so that unit landed on a pentagram, so we can give that another 2 turns. Yeah, I have to keep the melee spots open at least in order to create damage. Summoning this unit to block because of the immunity. I have these 2 spots open so we can deal damage in these lines. It's like we'll have to concentrate a little bit more with nature units in order to get the damage done. Mm. Here. What I need. Wow, what the combination. Okay. So we summoned this unit, it combos with this particular unit. So whenever an order ally attacks, you'll get an extra attack. Trying to clear the line. I think if we do not pass with this attempt, we're going to be changing our warlord just because of the amount of defense damage that is needed in order to kill these units. The pentagrams are not doing their job, so we will change our attempt. But again, because we're not able to block and deal enough damage, shuffling, looking for any other unit. So, 97 is good enough. Taking down some notes. X. Okay, that was pretty rough. Oh well. Oh, like I said, didn't really know too much about this pit boss. People said it was pretty easy. He didn't ask which warlord they were using, so that could have been a factor. Again, we will look to kill these bosses if we can. We have another, I said 22 hours, I believe. So we have 2 more attempts to get through. We need those legendary chests in order to pass our nodes. So right now, just doing a little breakdown of the event so far, in case people need to catch up. So yeah, just going over some of the nodes right here, just beat any of the beat the event boss that was required. Here, open event chests in Epic Shop 3 times. This one, you can only open the chests that are in this particular shop here, right here. You can't get them through battle. You can't get them through the shop. You can't get them through the world shop, but you can only get them through the event shop here. Here. For this particular node, you activate the bonuses of your guild 5 times. You just look for the cheapest one that's available. So you go here, for your bonuses, and then just see which one is the cheapest here for 5 days. You can do any one of these. I think this one is actually the cheapest. You have 22. Yeah, this one over here is usually the cheapest. So 540 times 5. You're going to do a little bit of budgeting to make sure that you have enough coins, guild coins, in order to pass. So 540 times 5, that's 2,200. Or sorry, that's 2,700. Right. Or you could try doing this, summon the demigods. That itself is going to cost a lot of gems. I personally don't recommend you doing it unless you do not have the coins, the guild coins in order to pass. This node here, you can get these rare heroes from anywhere. This includes the summons from the shop, from the chests. You can also get the rares from here. You can also get the rares from requesting cards from other people, and you can also evolve your own cards in order to get the rare. So you change anything from a common to a rare, you'll get it. If you request a rare from any one of your friends, you can get it too. This one here, beat the node, you just beat the event boss that's in front of you. So again, whichever one is available, you go there. Okay, this one's pretty straightforward. you soul bind any one of the rares for this event 5 times. And you do that by going to your squad and then using dust. So you go squad, lagging a little bit. It's all right. You click here with this chain icon. This chain icon will show you which of your units that are eligible to be soul bound, and then you just pay the cost using soul dust. Yeah. This one here, you find 1,400 souls of the event epics. Again, these can be found. They can't be found by request, but you can get them through chests. You can get them through evolving. Typically, what I do in order to get this one done, I will have rares that are already in my inventory, ready to go in terms of evolving. I will also have some other chests that are saved, and whether it's through League here or using the Mighty Pass. And as you can see, the Mighty Pass will give rewards with epic chests. Typically, it won't be enough in order to actually complete the node, but as you can see, there are enough epic chests here where there are good chances where you will get them. If not, you can go to the top branch of the event and do this. Boosting legendary heroes. Again, pretty simple. Go to your squad here. Your squad, find the legendaries, and then on any legendary, click boost, and then hit the boost here. To do this particular one, make sure that if you're going to use dust, if you don't have a lot of dust, then go for the lower level legendaries. As you can see here, this one was level 8, costs around 110 dust, whereas something like here, which is level 13, 138. So yeah, just aim for your cheaper, your lower level legendaries in order to pay as little dust as possible. That's a top node. Okay. From here, again, beat the event boss. For here, you spend the copper coins. Before these events start, I usually like to prepare my resources so that way I know that I'm going to be able to beat the event node. For here, spend the 1,300 copper coins. Make sure you have at least 1,300 copper coins when you start the event. You spend the copper coins by either going to this shop here at the black market, and then just buying anything here that's up to or equal to 1,300. And you don't have to do it all at once. There's nothing here that you can make a one-time purchase in order to get all 1,300 needed. Just look for units that are going to be useful to you for your collection. Could be rares, could be epics, could be dusts, anything. I personally don't recommend buying either one of these items here, both the elixir and the soul dust, just because you're going to get enough of it if you play enough. You're going to also get it through guilds, you're going to get it through League, and then other people also gift you those items as well. Okay. This one here, soul binding the event epics 5 times. Again, if you have them, you'll be able to do them. Otherwise, you have to go down to the bottom here, which is spend a lot of sparks, about 15,000. I personally don't recommend this one for 2 reasons. One is that it is a lot of sparks to spend. And also in chapter 3, there is a node that requires you to spend even more than this. If you're absolutely stuck, then do this particular node. But again, if you can manage to pass the top branch, then you should save your sparks. Otherwise, you'll be stuck at the end of it. Okay, this one here, you again fight another event boss. Okay, and we're going to the top branch up here. for spending gems. The gems can be spent in any way, whether you are buying something from the shop in terms of the chests, if you are speeding up any chests in your league, or if you're buying attempts for pits or Dark Tower at the time. And again, this doesn't have to be a one-time purchase. Anything that's adding up to 1,000 will help you pass this node. And this one here, reborning the event epics 5 times. Again, this is going to be dependent upon how long you've been in the game. If you just started, you most likely won't be able to beat this node because you'll need not only those event epics, but then also the requirements in order to soulbind. But if you do have them, that's great. Otherwise, you'll have to go down here, which is, again, another... It's dependent upon if you have the event epics at all. For here, leveling any one of the event epics up to level 13. Again, if you have them already, great. If not, then you'll be stuck. I find that in these events, people are usually stuck just because they don't have one or two specific units. So don't worry, don't feel discouraged if you're unable to pass them. That happens. The events are somewhat random, but yeah, even in the news section of your display, which can be found here, it will tell you which units that will be coming, so you can have a little bit of preparation. But again, if you don't have these units, then it's going to be pretty rough. Okay. This one here, 3 legendary heroes and summon or chest. So again, it says accept event shop chests, so you can't just buy the chests here. You'll have to get them in a variety of ways. You can get them through League. Have one here queued up, but I'm going to be saving this one for a different event. We're going to be looking to unlock it through here. So at the end of the league season, they give you certain rewards. In this case, for me right now, because I'm in Grandmaster, I will be getting 2 chests, 2 legendary chests, and we're going to use those in order to pass the node up here. Otherwise, we can open the legendary chest by going to the shop and then buying a demigods here. To do that, you can guarantee yourself the 2 legendaries. It says 1 here, but it's usually 2, unless they made a tweak to the RNG in terms of how many legendaries you're supposed to get. You can budget how many gems you need. So in this case, you'd need about 1,300 in order to get 2 more chests. You can also get the chests through the disciple system. So you go to your friends and then disciples, and then you can see here that there's a legendary chest available. If any one of your graduates, if any one of your disciples become graduates, meaning that they become level 15, then you'll be able to get 1 legendary chest. Keep an eye on the disciples that you do have. For me, I usually end up getting rid of disciples if they haven't been playing for a couple days. So you can see here, click on the name, you see their stats. They've been last viewed about 27 minutes, so they are, at least for now, an active player. If you want to get rid of a player, you click on the X. There will be a confirmation screen asking if you want to make sure that you are deleting the right person. So cancel. And then also make sure that the system is finding you disciples. By default, they will help you find disciples. This green button means that they're on, the search is on. Red button means that search is off, so just do that. Put it back on. And then, yep, so there we go. So because we were unable to beat the pit boss here, we're going to have to wait a little bit longer in order to pass that node. We will prepare for next time, and then we'll take it from there. So yeah, this is Happy Splasher signing off. If you want to see any of the past videos, go to the About page on my Twitch channel, and then go to the link for YouTube. And there you can find all the videos of the past for past events, Divine Arenas or any other game modes. But yeah, well, we'll see you guys next time. Take care.